This window, hopefully you can hear me, this window right here is where True Love and I met. It used to be an Irish pub. It's not an Irish pub anymore, called the Celtic. Right there. Oh, good times, good times. And welcome back everybody to the studio. How we doing out there? Shout out to the stability shoe runners. Okay, actually, let us know in the comments, do you more often run in stability shoes versus neutral shoes? And if you are a stability shoe runner, what has been your favorite shoe thus far in 2021 for the stability shoe category? Sound good? Now here's what's interesting, and we're gonna get the comment of the day here in a minute. Actually, I might save it for later in the vlog. Here's what's interesting, all right? Loosey-goosey? Is it loosey-goosey? All right, there's the emoji on your screen. It's actually twisting more than I expect for a stability shoe. Now there's a lot of medial posts going on in here, which we're gonna break down in a second, but I'm a little shocked at how much it is twisting as I do the twist test here in the studio. Okay, let's dive in. 8mm drop, so a little bit on the higher side for a trainer, daily trainer. 8mm from heel to toe. We're looking at 32.5 in the heel, 24.5 in the forefoot for that medium to high category for the midsole. Stack height, women's size 8, men's size 9 on your screen. Soak it in, and here we go. Let me just cancel this out. There we go. In my size, let's just confirm 9.6, 9.7 ounces in my size. Score 7 out of 10, and a little mental note for the future is that for stability shoes in my size, any weight under 10 ounces is pretty good, okay? I'd love to see it in the low 9s, which is why it's getting a score of 7 out of 10 and not, let's say not 8 out of 10, but 7 out of 10 is pretty good. For the weight score, we're looking at an engineered mesh, classic engineered mesh, not incredibly breathable through the toe box, semi-gusseted, okay, and plush, very plush. Solid plush through the collar, through the heel tab, through the tongue, and yes, even the shoelaces. I mean, it's crazy. Like, they were definitely going for the comfort feel for the lockdown, and there's my score. Awesome lockdown, very comfortable, felt very secure, no slipping through the heel pocket, and awesome, good work there, Saucony, for the lockdown. But the overall score for the upper, we're looking at 7 out of 10, just because it's a, it's a standard engineered mesh, nothing crazy to write home about. Okay, anything else on the, well, the heel counter, it's stout to help lock your heel in and also to prevent any lateral movement for your heel inside the shoe there. We're looking at Power Run midsole material, which is a TPU EVA blend, okay, for the actual compound going into the midsole foam for the ride and energy return. Meh. All right, let's do the durometer. Here we go. It's not only is it fairly firm, which is kind of standard for that Power Run midsole foam, but it's not giving a lot of energy back as I stick my thumbs into it. And here's the deal. You are not, and I should have mentioned this at the beginning, when I'm testing out stability running shoes versus neutral, I will always do my best as a neutral road runner, a neutral running shoe runner. I will always try and put myself in the mindset of a stability running shoe runner, okay? Meaning I realize you are not buying this shoe for incredible energy return or, to do a tempo day or, definitely not a threshold day. You're buying this shoe to help with your foot strike, to help prevent that overpronation through your foot strike. And actually, okay, here we go. On your screen, the difference between pronation and supination, okay? I know there's a lot of new runners watching this channel who are just maybe not as familiar with these terms. So here's the difference. On your screen, soak in this image. Hopefully you can see how the ankle and the foot is collapsing in and collapsing out, okay? So this is a hard medial post. Actually, listen, here we go. Can you hear that piece of plastic? Okay, so it's a hard piece of plastic here on the medial side, the inside of the shoe, to help keep your overall foot strike and biomechanics aligned better, all right? But I'm just gonna, actually, here's where we're gonna do the comment of the day. Shout out to James Dunn over in the UK. He's got his own YouTube channel, and thank you for being a member of the channel, James. So he says 100%, so this was a couple days ago. Remember I was talking about the mat inside my house as a reminder to do the stretching, do the foam rolling, do the overall strengthening at my house. So James, great comment. Here we go. 100% with you in terms of making it easier for yourself to do the strength and recovery work out of sight, out of mind, and all that. My tip would be to focus on a little and often approach to strength and mobility work. No need for epic gym sessions when running is the #1 priority. 10 to 15 minutes here and there add up each week. James, you get the comment of the day, and I could not agree more. And listen, just a little thought for all the stability runners out there. Let's say you're overpronating or supinating a lot. Like you go to the running shoe store, they analyze your biomechanics, and they just tell you, wow, you really got to work on X, Y, or Z for your biomechanics. I would say, and connecting to James, is that I think stability shoes are good, but over time, we're talking, it could be years where you are working on your ankle strength and actually, I've made a vlog. Oh, I'll do my best to link to it. Upper right-hand corner, what I do to strengthen my ankles and my feet inside my house, okay? It might be a sign that you need to do some ankle strengthening work or foot strengthening work at your house if you are really overpronating. And yeah, okay, so I'll leave it there. That is the comment of the day and my overall thoughts on the ride and energy return score and then the overall score for the midsole. There it is on your screen. Okay, moving on to that outsole. It is this Tri-Flex crystal rubber. It's a little softer under the forefoot. Great job, Saucony. And even it's a little firmer through the heel, but it's rock hard on the medial side here on the outs. So they're doing that intentionally, again, to help you stay aligned so you're not collapsing in through your foot strike. So overall score for the outsole, 7.5 out of 10. I think they're doing a really great job there. Now, on to that fit score. We're looking at 7 out of 10. Okay, no, actually, and let's take the sock liner out here. Great job. Really high quality, well-built sock liner, and connecting to the fit score of 7 out of 10, I think I felt a nice arch support on the again, on that medial side. I like it. Good work, again, through that sock liner there. And for the comfort score, not as high as I would like it to be, but it's because of the midsole foam. All right, upper is very comfortable, but combined with the midsole, it brings the score down to 6.5 out of 10. And on to the positive and drawback. Positive is 100%. The upper, amazing, so comfortable, very plush, good work there. But the drawback is the fact that you might need a stability shoe, and this might be too much of a it's that aggressive. All right, this medial post and combined with the crystal rubber right here, it might be too much. So you might just need a little bit of stability. So make sure as you're talking to a running shoe rep and actually, okay, I can't resist. Tip of the day, call a running shoe store and ask them, do you have somebody at the store who runs in stability shoes exclusively? Meaning they are because they can help you. They can walk you through the process of discerning how much stability do you need in your shoe. Okay, so that's a little tip of the day. Call the running shoe store wherever you live and just make sure that there's somebody with experience in stability shoes working at the store, so they can really, because there might be somebody there at the running shoe store that's more of a neutral road runner or trail runner, and they might not be able to help you as well. Okay, durability prediction, 600 plus miles. There you go, 8 out of 10. It's gonna go the distance and then some. How will I use this shoe? Who is it best for? Definitely a daily trainer, okay, if I were to, but I'm not taking it to 50 miles. Why? It's too much stability for a neutral runner. That's the only reason I'm not taking it to 50 miles. Who is it best for? Again, that overpronating, and if you can work on what I already talked about, strengthening your ankles, strengthening your feet. But if you do need help at the beginning, let's say you're starting your running journey right now and you overpronate a ton, boom, this could be the shoe for you in 2021, especially at the $130 Price point, not bad, okay? And especially compared, I'm going to put some other shoes on the screen here in a minute. And that's actually a pretty solid price point for a stability shoe, just so you know. $130, 7 out of 10 for my score. Other shoes to buy on your screen right there. The Brooks Adrenaline GTS 21 coming in at the same $129, $130 price point, all the way up to that $159 price point. Very interesting. Now, the Hurricane 23 caught my attention this year, just so you know. So if I had to pick second place, I probably the price point is hard, but I'd probably go with that Hurricane 23. Okay, shoe quick specs for the Saucony Guide 14. Soak it in. There you go. All right. One more time. Triflex crystal, and I should have mentioned this, but the crystal rubber is better than regular rubber on the outsole. It's got more durability. I don't know the exact chemical compound as to why. We'll leave it there. But crystal rubber, just so you know, has more durability compared to just regular rubber. And that early score, not going to take it to 50 miles, 7.1 out of 10. Not too shabby. And there you have it. Saucony Guide 14. Soak it in one more time. Crazy colorway, but there it is. Okay, question of the day. I have no idea how I thought of this question, but here we go. Must have been feeling a little nostalgic inside the house as I was preparing. Question of the day. What was your first car and what was its nickname? If it had a nickname. I always nickname our cars. So I had a Chevy, a 1985 Chevy Celebrity. And yes, we called it the Celeb. And anyway, so here in the studio, I like to ask questions about running shoes, but I also just like to ask random fun questions as well. So this definitely falls into that category. First car, and did it have a nickname? And so, the Celeb. I actually got the Celeb, I think it was freshman, sophomore year of high school, and I gave it away as soon as I graduated from college. Like, it lasted 8 or 9 years, 1985, good year. Anyway, okay, we're gonna toss it. Oh man, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Down in the comments, we're gonna toss it to the stability running shoe playlist. Stability running shoe playlist. Right? I don't know what was the last. It might have been the Hurricane. I have no idea. But anyway, stability running shoe playlist. Other shoes I've reviewed in the stability category. Right here, right here, right here. Thanks for tuning in as always. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.